How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's been a while since I last uploaded, but I think it's time to get back into the swing of all of it. Start giving you guys some updates on the prices and just my thoughts on the markets. For this video, we will be doing an analysis of Bitcoin and go over some key levels to be watching. Bitcoin currently has been stuck underneath this main resistance zone from about 74,000 to 68,000. Every time prices come into it, we see a rejection where price pulls down into our first support zone, which is about from 60,000 to 53,000. Price currently is touching this resistance zone, or did a couple days ago. I've already seen a rejection from that. Now there is a possibility that we do see the bears push price back down to the support zone before we see a bounce, and then maybe price will finally decide to break out above. This would be a pretty clean setup for the market, forming a inverse head and shoulders, this being one shoulder, this being the head, and then this the second shoulder. This would be very clean structure for the market, giving a lot of confidence to long-term investors to accumulate more into their positions. It would be hard to watch price continue to do this though, as it's going to take several weeks for that to play out, but it is a great opportunity to continue to add to your position before we see that larger move up. It is also very possible for price to break out above this resistance zone, maybe push into around 80,000 before we see a sort of pullback into this previous high, and then from that point price decides to continue to climb higher. A lot of times when price does break out above its previous high, it'll like to retest it as support and then go make new highs. But the last time Bitcoin did break its high back in December of 2020, zoom out a little bit more for you guys, after it broke up above that 20K mark, price did double before having a decent pullback and then continuing to rip higher. So that's something that could be very possible for price to do going forward. So you could see price push up to around 100K, maybe do even 120K, but every cycle we've been seeing diminishing returns on Bitcoin, so something to factor in as well, where we might not see price just do a 2x of its previous high in a span of 4 weeks. But we'll have to see. Price has been consolidating for a long time, so a larger move is in the works. I wouldn't be too bullish yet until we can clear above this resistance zone. Then I'd say that the bulls are looking pretty good. But until then, we can most likely see more consolidation play out where price, like I said, maybe forms that sort of inverse head and shoulders before finally breaking out above this previous high. If this support zone doesn't hold though, then things could get pretty ugly, especially if it breaks below this sort of channel that's been forming, also known as a bull flag. But we'll have to see how price plays out the rest of this week. It is already rolling over at the moment. So if you're a bull, I would just patiently wait until either we do get a breakout above, or price pulls back into our support zone. If you are a bear though, this would be a good opportunity to short. We're already seeing price roll over like it did every other time it came up to this area. And I would probably have my stop loss right above 71K. That way your risk to reward is favorable. And I'd probably look to take profit near the top of this support zone, which is about 60,000. But those are some of my thoughts we did have some news come out. Trump spoke at the Nashville conference, which I think did give some investors confidence that crypto will be safe under the Trump administration, as he made comments about making the US more friendly to the crypto market to try to help encourage businesses to stay and build and grow in the States. The market really didn't do much off of that news though. I don't think what he said was really overwhelming at all, or didn't really say anything too crazy. I just think that it built some more confidence in investors if Trump does get elected into office. We also have FOMC on Wednesday. From what I was seeing, people expect rates to remain the same. So we'll have to see how the markets play out for that. We could just see some sideways action until that meeting happens, and then we kind of see a decent move in the short term. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like this type of content, subscribe to the channel. We'll be trying to upload more videos going over the crypto markets as well as the S&P and NASDAQ. If you guys want to join the Discord community, link down below. But peace out, everybody.